watch myself live.
You're gonna watch yourself live.
Yeah, but I'm gonna turn the sound off, otherwise I'm going mental.
Well, you want to be able to see. You want to be able to see some of the comments and stuff that people are leaving as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, which they should
Should
hope.
be no problem with the new laptop.
You what? Sorry.
There should be no issue with the new laptop.
No, I don't think so. I just hope. You,
Hey,
you
it's
have
not
you,
an EP, it's what?
you got a microphone? But is
I
it?
do, yeah.
It's probably gonna be a bit long to like try and plug it in now. The
But
rest of it.
it's like a 10 euro microphone, so it,
Oh,
it probably won't make.
oh, I've got you coming through the. Oh, the captions are
Probably
also generated as well. Oh yes, the caption. The captions are also generated. Big up to anyone that is watching it with the captions, which I'm not going to try and read the captions out while I'm actually trying to do this still, but yeah, it does look a bit silly. I mean, look, we're just bareback it. We'll just bareback it.
It's you.
Your mic's not too bad, so
Okay.
I can hear you okay. And like you say, we're not big up to anyone that is watching right now. Big up to anyone that is logged in.
Okay.
Hello. Look, we're live on the internet right now. I have not, or overview. We have not actually done one of these like live podcast talking things for a while. Yeah, I don't
We have
know.
not, no.
You what? Sorry.
We have not, no.
No, we haven't.
So,
We haven't.
so always me, always.
It's always you. I just wanted to pull Marcus out because why not? Why not? Like I know how much you love being on the internet, so
Yeah, totally. So into it.
so into the internet. So yeah, I thought. Well, obviously, I mean, look, I'll try not to bang on about it too much, but obviously, for those that may know, Marcus here has a single out on Overview tomorrow. So I thought that I would bring Marcus on and ask him questions, and if anyone here also has any questions, please do feel free to ask Marcus. We're going to be doing like a little bit of a question and answer kind of thing as well. If anyone wants to do that, but don't feel like you have to. We're all friends here. We're just having a bit of fun. Yeah, how you been, Marcus? You are
Should
sorry?
post it on my Instagram.
You're gonna post it on your Instagram,
Should I post it on my Instagram?
mate? You can do what you want. We can, and if anyone wants to share this as well onto their Instagrams, if anyone wants to just share it in general. Too much, but obviously.
Share.
Really quality content. This is why people lock in for Overview, because like how great is this content right now? It's two blokes talking about sharing a live stream on the internet. This is quality content that I know that most people are here for. How have you been though, Marcus? Anyway, how are things? Let's try and have some conversation.
Good. Apart from clubs being closed in Austria,
Yeah.
it's actually pretty good.
How long have you had everything shut now in Austria?
Since lockdown started when I came to the UK. I
So
basically ran away from the lockdown.
so that was the end of November.
Yeah, and we are not in lockdown anymore, but
Clubs
it's
are still not back open, or what's going on there?
no, no, unfortunately not.
Well, that's not like the best thing. I'm sorry for that. So have they given any indication when anything's going to be back open or not?
Uh, they are looking at May, I think.
Yeah. Wow, really?
Before, yeah,
May.
yeah,
Fuck. That's ages away.
It's a bit shy, yeah.
Bit shizer.
Ein bisschen scheiße.
I hope. I don't know. I don't know what it's like on any other countries because obviously, well, Netherlands, Germany, France have all been doing a similar thing. I don't think anywhere is
Mhm.
open. There's nowhere open back there anywhere yet, is there?
I'm playing in Budapest tomorrow.
Oh yeah, but the Hungarians they don't care. The Hungarians they don't give a fuck. They got
That
old.
is,
They got old, what's his face in charge? Who's the old? Is it? No, it's not Erdogan. No, no, is that's Egypt? Oh, I can't remember. They got their really crazy prime minister. He's like a dictator, basically. I'm sorry, any Hungarian people who I've just insulted your prime minister. But he is Janos Aida, or maybe that's not the guy that I'm thinking of. Maybe there was another guy.
Hungarian
No, Orban.
minister is Viktor Orban.
Viktor Orban. That's it. Not Erdogan.
Yeah.
Orban. Viktor Orban. He doesn't give a fuck.
No, he doesn't.
He's like right wing. Like keep it all open. Everyone's gonna get COVID. It'll be fine. Big up Hungary. Big up Hungary. Well
Yeah.
done. Well done.
I mean, at least I get to play, so that's something.
That is something. So, if anyone is watching from Hungary and is a drum and bass promoter, please get in contact right now because we'd like to bring Overview out there. Like one of the countries that is open.
Come to the party tomorrow, check me out, and
There must be quite a lot of promoters in that kind of position now, where if you're somewhere like Hungary, that your country is still open, but obviously so many other countries are not open. They must be like in a great position, really. I would have thought in terms of like.
I think the capacities are limited as far as I know.
Right, yeah.
So I think it's like 50% maybe, something like that.
50% capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Okay, maybe not. That's not quite so
Yeah,
fun.
which is probably so the promoters can't really spend a lot of money.
No. Well, you're dealing with half a nightclub, then yeah, that's a bit.
Yeah, that's a bit short, especially when you get a big act who's supposed to sell out.
Yeah. Yep. Well, you'll sell it out, so
I mean, yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously. That at least 50. You get 70% in there, definitely. Who else?
No, it
Who,
was fun.
it's you and Skylark, isn't it? Tebow as well.
Yeah, Thibaut is playing as well tomorrow, and his birthday tomorrow as well, I think.
Oh, so there we go. If anyone is in Hungary, then definitely go to. Is it the Hive? It is the Hive, guys, right?
Yeah, it's the Hive at Aquarium Club.
So there you go. Anybody in Hungary, or I don't know, if you're in a country that's nearby to Hungary, when you got
Yeah,
like
there are some people
Slovakia,
coming
Austria.
from Vienna actually, because it's just 2.5 hours by train.
Well, and you'll actually be allowed to dance. So amazing.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make the trip, unfortunately. Maybe next time.
But only vaccinated people are allowed to enter.
Ah, there you go. So Orban, he's got something. He's got something right anyway. Have you got any more bookings anywhere else in Europe, or is that it for the moment?
Uh, that is it. I'm playing next Friday. No, next week Saturday here in Vienna, but it's a daytime thing and it's limited to 25 people.
25 people.
Yeah, 25 people.
What is it? Is it a live stream or just a bar
No,
thing?
no,
A private party
it's actually a party in the club. Yeah,
with 25 people.
with 25 people.
What? What's the what? What club is that at? What club is that at?
Black Market.
Okay, I'm guessing this is quite a small venue as it is.
It is a quite a small venue, yes, but it's the only thing that is going. So
What? So is that a law that you do you have to? You're only allowed 25 people in there. Is that the
yeah,
maximum?
it's technically it's like a daytime event. and people have to wear masks, and they also, I think, are you allowed to dance? I'm not sure. I think you're allowed to dance, but you have to
Are you allowed to
keep the mask
dance?
on at all times, unless you're drinking. And you may only consume your drink when sitting down.
What the mate? This doesn't sound real. This almost sounds a bit like, I don't know, like some parallel universe that you've entered in. You're allowed to dance, but only for a selected time of 10 minutes each, and you have to take it in turns, rotating who's going to be on the dance floor. What the fuck? What's going on over there, man? What's going on over there? That's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's I can't really tell.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I guess it's a step in the right direction, but like, I mean, you then like look at the UK and like we've still got like Printworks open and
Yeah, improving for that.
do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it doesn't really make it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Maybe I'm not going to get into the wrongs or rights. I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I mean, the Austrian government and your country have taken that decision to do that way. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, David is right. UK is weird as fuck.
UK is weird as fuck. I mean,
You just don't give a fuck.
I think there's a point where I think so many people have stopped caring over here. Like
Yeah,
I
pretty
don't.
much.
I mean, you've probably seen it when obviously you visited in November.
That's what I find.
Yeah, I think we like collectively, and I think as well. I don't know. I don't know if I'm speaking for more people as well, but where we've obviously like, I feel we're going to COVID and Brexit already, like this close in. But the fact that we've had Brexit as well, I think so many people are also worried about that COVID has just become like just another thing to worry about. And but there definitely has been a real change over here, like people not wearing masks. I mean, people have had to wear masks again lately, but the fact that everything's still open and yeah, look, I'm not gonna say no. It is what it is. We still got some gigs happening. You're going to be over in the UK pretty soon as well. When is that happening?
End of February.
And
24th, that's a Thursday. I'll be playing at Basement 45.
yeah,
And on, what's the dubstep party? Saturday, isn't it?
yeah, Saturday
In a Brigaton.
in Brighton,
Brigaton.
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 Brigaton. Yeah, we're doing well, yeah, little overview takeover in room 2 at the Volks nightclub. If anyone wants to come down, we'll actually be playing. I don't know. Do you want to back to back or do you just want to like rinse out? I mean, we've got like 3 hours, I think. I don't know if I was going to
3
invite
hours.
3 hours. Yeah. There's three. There's like
Then we'll do one each and the last one back to back.
that sounds like a good plan actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a good plan. Get warmed up a bit and then go in. So if anyone wants to come and see that, February the 26th, that's in Brighton.
Yeah, exactly. This is Saturday, 26th.
So yeah, that'll be a little cheeky sort of like very exclusive, intimate setting with the Wingo. It'd be so intimate. It'd be like really, really intimate.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the dumbest tunes at you, and you're gonna be like, what should I put into this?
You're just gonna really try and fuck me up on the back to back, yeah. You
No,
just.
we'll see.
I swear, like Ollie tries to do it to me as well when we're mixing. Like he always,
Really?
where he'll just play like the hardest like jump up or like foghorn tune, and then I've got to come into it, and I'm like, I mean, I have some of that stuff, but it's not like my go-to sort of thing.
You'd actually be surprised how well some deep stuff mixes with jump up.
Yeah, no, I think, and don't be wrong, like I have mixed it, but I think it's a bit harder. You know, if you're playing like
Is yeah, you gotta find the
techie
right
stuff.
tunes for it.
Yeah, you gotta be. I think that's a real test of a DJ is like being able to back, and then almost that kind of like almost like a battle, or you're trying to one up each other, like who's gonna play like the biggest tune, who's gonna get the crowd like most hyped out of the two DJs. There's a little bit of competition sometimes. Like, I don't know, it depends on how you sort of go about it. But
Yeah.
who's your favorite person? Who's your favorite person you've back to back with?
Philly.
Who?
One of my best friends. Feliciano.
Big up Feliciano. There you go. What's his DJ name? Where can we check him out?
Yes.
It's what? Sorry.
T-Ace.
Uh,
Tehache.
Tehshe. No, I got that completely wrong.
A-T-E. Like an ace.
Like an ace. Okay.
Yeah.
What
And
about?
also, obviously, all my friends, which I love playing back to back with them.
What's like one of the most like memorable back to back sets you had with like another producer or DJ?
Oh, producer, or DJ.
Like a
Well,
like a
one of the
name.
back-to-backs with Feli was in 2016. We were basically a headliner, and it was a strictly old school party. So no tunes from like 2006 onwards,
That's a challenge.
and it was amazing. Like the crowd were only people who knew. It was so much fun.
Where was that? Sorry.
Only people who knew their stuff were in the crowd, like mostly heads and older people.
No, I said where was that? Where was that?
Oh, at Fluk,
Okay, yeah.
Shake It and Break It.
Shake it, and break it, and you shook it, and you brook it. You brook it.
You broke it.
That didn't work, but yeah. So that was a good one then. Yeah.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed B2B with Spencer in Volks.
Yes, that was a good
That was
good
fun.
set.
And I played so many B2Bs, honestly.
Have you got anyone? Have you got anyone out there that you would like to be with?
Um, yeah, the guys from the overview roster. Like I'd like to go B2B with Dan. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
Wings.
Casper would be fun as well. I think.
Yeah.
Ruben,
All the boys.
Squad.
All the boys. Yeah. That music squad back to back as well. That was a good one.
That was amazing. That was so sick.
That was good. No. Well, hopefully we'll be able to do some more back to backs soon, and hopefully book in
And
some
yeah,
more
the
gigs.
one I forgot, on my birthday when John came over after Beat Patrol to play like a secret set kind of. We went back to back for like 90 minutes or something. That was also sick as fuck.
What? Just you and John?
Yeah,
Oh,
on my birthday.
that's a very nice birthday present.
Yeah, it is.
Did
Basically, we are friends. I'm friends with a club owner, and he let us use the club, like the downstairs floor, and we threw a birthday party, and it was amazing.
this was just before lockdown as well. That must have been like one of the last parties you did, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Go out with a bang then.
Yes, absolutely. I
So
think was it the last one?
it must have been pretty close. It must have
I
been.
think it might have been the last one. Yeah.
Was it? It must have been busy then. You had a lot of people down.
Yeah, it was stacked, especially because it was on the same day as Beat Patrol, and at the Beat Patrol, the drum and bass ended at midnight.
Right. So everyone wanted the
So
after party.
everyone came over. Yeah.
What time did you go till? Like 4, 5, something like that.
We went until 6. So the club was open until 6, and we played from like 1 a.m. ish.
Okay.
And there were also a lot of people from John's Discord over.
Oh God, yeah, yeah.
It's amazing. It was such a sick art. It was so cool. Gonna do the same shit this year again.
Was that the Americans? Were the Americans over there, Chase and that?
No, no, not the Americans. It was William Light,
Okay,
and Mesaf,
big up, Mesa.
Secular, Hydre,
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and Vince.
All the gang.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And John was there as well.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Actually, speaking of Hydre, we should probably give him a little big up. Actually,
He's amazing. Great fucking work, man.
yeah, because
So
he,
quick.
yeah, he put the artwork together. For anyone that is interested out there, big up to Hydre. Yeah, he did the animation and the new artwork for the new Wingz single. I really like it. It's really
Yeah, maybe flash the artwork on the screen for a sec.
flash it.
So-
This is is this gonna work? I hope this works.
I just changed the or start stream. If you open a stream and then close it again.
I can like drag and like oh no,
Yeah.
I'm trying to like I must be able to find it. I must be able to do this. My I don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna end up like pressing something, and the whole stream is gonna end up
I
end
mean,
up
I
coming
think
down.
10 people who are watching are not getting like.
I mean, you never know. I mean, I got the video. Oh, that's actually probably playing in the background for people now. This is the. Oh, I don't know if that was a good idea actually.
What did we do?
I just put up the screen. I'm actually playing one of the tracks now.
Okay, I can't hear shit.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
you
so
can't.
Oh wait, if I have to.
So this
Oh, yeah,
this is negative space. And big up for Hydre who made the animation and the artwork. Might as well play it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Watch yourself getting banned from Facebook because of
Copyright strike.
copyright strike. Yeah.
Nah, we own this. We own this.
You don't have to watch it.
Yes. Quality production right there. I'm gonna slowly take that one down. Well, bit like, can you tell me a little bit about this track anyway?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's just weird minimal shit, so it was just an exercise of finding the right sounds for it. And I started with the bass line basically and went on from there. Just created this. I had this idea for the track. That's why it's called Negative Space. to use like weird places in the tune to write the bass. Like very unconventional, especially how the first hit doesn't start on the drop, but like half a bar before, so it leads into the drop.
Yeah.
And then those stabby bits are like also not super perfectly aligned, but like a little bit off. Yeah, it's all about. And I've used the other space that's in the tune for like little Easter eggs, little FX, little random sound design shit, and it took me a while to find the right sounds for it. But overall, it came together pretty quickly. I think it wasn't too bad.
And it was finished like not that long ago, right? Like,
Yeah, been sitting way longer on Analog Dreams.
yeah, like I want to say the Negative Space. You got that sort of like done and over in. It was like a couple of months ago, if that, maybe.
Yeah, it was a quick one. I think it took me like 2 days to make the tune, and then I tweaked it for like a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
Like tried to make it sound as good as I could at that time. And yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with the result. It's very minimal, tacky.
Yeah, it's probably. I think it was. Yeah, I think for us, like because I did speak to you and was like wanted something like just hard and no mucking around like.
Yeah, especially I like to like between the overview releases, I like to cycle between like deeper, more vibey stuff, and then just some balls to the walls nonsense minimal tech.
Mm.
I think that makes sense. Like, keep it interesting for myself and for the label as well.
Yeah, no, well, because obviously the last EP that was like a real, yeah, very not very different, but I mean it was maybe different.
Tearjerker.
It was a what?
Tearjerker.
A tearjerker. Yeah, I did weep a couple of times listening to the EP. Just right in there really gets you. So yeah, to then do that. And then obviously, you haven't. This is your first like proper release since that. Has it been that long? Not like
that
as
was
a.
my last song release, which is not a remix.
We had the tracks or the track on Flex out, which was on there 10
Oh
years.
yeah, but there's a V8. Those are V8. That's not really a song releases.
I don't think you've had one since the Affection EP,
I think so too. Yeah,
which
that's crazy. Holy shit.
that is a while. That is a while to
It is, yeah.
wait. Well, obviously we've been trying to get this fucking vinyl.
I mean, the EP was finished last year.
Yeah. But we're getting closer. We are getting closer. We we now actually have the vinyl has been sent off. So finally. And I tell you what, it will come round well quick anyway. Like now we're nearly at the end of January as it is. Do you know what I mean? Like I think it'll be around.
January, but yeah.
Nearly. Look, I'm just trying to make things better, all right? I'm just trying to make it seem better. Yeah, the vinyl process has been a bit, it's been a bit difficult. For anyone that didn't know, anyone that is watching, Marcus has got a vinyl release on Overview forthcoming at some point this year. At some point when it arrives, because for anyone that also knows, pressing vinyl is an awful lot of pain and takes a lot of time at the moment, but we obviously wanted to I don't know, just like push Overview a bit more in that direction, and obviously give people like yourself, Marcus, an opportunity to actually release proper properly, because vinyl is like the ultimate. It's like the ultimate like thing to own, I think, and
Yeah, it's just different to have your work in your hands. It's just a different sensation.
yeah, and like maybe like last being able to last a bit longer as well. Like, I mean, even like the medium itself, like it's plastic, it lasts for like fucking centuries. And you do really like I'm a collector of vinyl myself, and I do really like cherish owning people's work and still playing it. And yeah, wanted to get involved in that as a record label. So yeah, no, that's been happening. But yeah, but then we got the single that we just thought we'd put out, like the quick fire single out, which is out tomorrow. Again, if anyone didn't know, just to plug it. What's your favourite tune off of the single?
I like them both equally, I think. Analog Dreams is just a bit more raw and a sound I've been trying to get to for a while now, since I love really, really raw, stripped back tunes. And I've never quite managed my drums were usually like way too clean. The, the snares or rims or claps were just not right. But
Mm.
with this one, I finally managed it and I was super happy. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, you can really hear that actually, like the trying to do a bit more of that. Well, the fact is like a more analog, organic kind of sound,
Yeah, like acidy synth and shit like that.
which is maybe not something you're kind of like first and foremost known for in a way.
No, actually not.
Like you say, like super clean, super like very like there's so much space and that. Well, how come you've been sort of like wanting to go on that new sort of tip, or is that a new direction, or is it just something you're trying out, like wanting to sort of flex your muscles in a way?
I don't really have a direction. I just want to do everything pretty much. I
Yeah.
want to be able to do like if I start, I don't know where it's going. I just go where the tune leads me, basically.
Mm. Which, yeah, is and considering though like your prolificness of being able to write music quickly as well. I think some
Yeah,
people,
it's a bit scary at times.
in terms of,
No, I mean in general, it's a bit scary how quick I am sometimes.
I'm
It's
sure there's a
really,
number. How do you do it? How do you do it? What's your secret? How do you write? How do you write tunes so quickly, or is it practice?
preparation.
Practice. Prac-
Preparation. 90% of my production sessions are sound design.
right.
And when you have good elements to start with, you can get an idea quicker together and you don't have to spend too much time thinking about mixing.
Mm, mm,
Because I'm a person who mixes the tunes right away. So like I level everything out right away and process it properly. Because I can't stand listening to like underprocessed sounds. Or like if I hear the drum loop is not sounding good. I can't just write a tune on it. Everything has to sound good. Otherwise I'm struggling. It's like very, very, very OCD almost.
that
But yeah, I
yeah
don't mind. It works. It works for me.
yeah, it's
I used to
interesting.
struggle, yeah, I used to struggle a lot with consistency, but since like the last 2 years, it's been going really well. So I can't complain.
Mm,
I'm just gonna keep doing this, keep exploring, keep making different stuff.
mm, mm. Yeah. No. I mean, you've been what? Like you've been quite a number of years in the game now. You celebrated, what was it? What was the milestone you
It's nine
celebrated?
years. 9 years.
9 years the other week.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of time. That's a lot of hours. That's a lot of dedication to doing it.
Yeah, I just wanted, I when I started out for like the first 6 months, I used samples, but then I just went full on into sound design. I wanted to learn everything.
How long into your journey was that? Sorry, within a year, would you say?
Yeah, within a year, I just started. Within the first year, where I started learning, I decided I don't really want to use samples. I want to build my sounds on my own,
Mm.
and it's paying off now. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like you're saying, if you can use that, um, yeah, use your ability like that, and learn a skill like that. Because I think you can
hmm
certainly there's not like personally, like I'm not against using samples, but I
yeah, no,
think
there's no problem with that.
I think you can yeah, you do get a lot of music through that is heavily used. People
hmm
heavily using samples,
hmm
and then I think there's like a real like glut of like so many like good producers, or there's so many people trying to produce at the moment as well. But
Yeah,
you can certainly tell that a lot of people are using good samples because the samples are good these days, and
yeah,
you can get some
like
really amazing sounds. But
yeah.
you do have that danger of then it's sounding a bit generic, I guess, and not unique.
It
And you've
depends how
kind of
you use
balance
them,
that.
you know.
Yeah, 100%.
It absolutely depends how you use them. Like if you just chuck them in and call it a day, where's the fun in that? It's like, but
Yeah, yeah,
I think a good analogy is, Lego,
yep.
and yeah, building a tune with samples is like just building by the manual,
Hmm.
and making stuff on your own is like creating your own Lego bricks, basically. I think that's a good analogy.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
And I think it makes sense as well, because you are crafting sounds from nothing, basically.
Mm,
And they sound unique, and you have full control over them. You can manipulate them in ways you could never manipulate sample.
mm, mm. Yeah, well, and like you're saying, it's paying off, and there's not too many people I think that sound like you in a way now. I think you've definitely carved out your own. There's a lot of people that want. I hear a lot of people that want to sound like Wingz, but
What? Who?
no, I can't. I'm not gonna like sit here and start calling people out. That's not fair. But I think that
Write it in the DMs.
right in the DMs. Yeah. No, I think the thing is like the kind of minimal sound. Like obviously, it's been around for a bit, but I think that
Mhm.
there's been a lot of people try to sort of get on it, and there's been a lot of minimal drum and bass produced in the last sort of 2-3 years, and
And longer as well, yeah.
and there's been a lot of it, and I think whether or not whether or not it's maybe easier drum and bass to produce to a degree. I think it's because it's minimal. It's not as much going on, but to actually do it well, that's the big difference. Like it's actually, and that's what I think you do so well, which I think that separates yourself from a lot of others, is because it is hard. It's hard to actually do minimal well because it's as little as possible, but having as bigger
It is, yeah,
impact,
absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
that's really hard to pull off. And maybe I've then sort of like seen or heard stuff that I think is kind of like emulating. It sounds like a Wingz tune, or trying to emulate a little bit, kind of
I haven't heard that.
your style.
What? Who does that?
Who does that? Look, I'm not going to sit here and start calling names out. But I would say,
You don't
but
have
look,
to.
maybe,
Just say
from
lyrics.
my obviously from our perspective of like receiving demos, or obviously say your sound has become so sort of synonymous with overview in a way as well, that maybe people are like, oh well, they want to hear something like that, and that will get
hmm
that will maybe get me signed to overview. But obviously that's the thing. It's like you can make a Wingz tune or emulate your own Wingz tune, but you're not going to be able to make it as good as Wingz. So that's a bit of a redacted way to kind of.
Yeah, what's the point? It's like it already exists, so why would you make it?
I mean, I think you can maybe like learn things from
Absolutely. Yeah, I used to
emulating people.
I did that an absolute fuckload. Like just taking tunes I really liked and trying to understand how they work, why they work, and rebuild elements from them
Yeah,
to understand. I still do that sometimes. When I see a tune where I like a certain element of, I'll just take a closer look and try to rebuild it. And usually something useful comes out.
Yeah, or something new, like you've taken an
Yeah,
idea
exactly.
and pushed it further, and
Exactly.
created something that is different, and that I think everything works in that way. Really, you probably find that the person who made the thing that you're kind of emulating, probably emulated something else. Do you know what I mean? And there's that whole kind of like
Yeah, yeah.
chain going back. But I think it's that difference between, like, saying if you're doing that for personal perspective, but then obviously it's different if you're then just straight up copying it and taking it and putting it in your own work and trying to pass it off as your own. I think that's where the line sort of where you got there's certain lines that you should or shouldn't cross. But then I don't know. It's all then a lot of that's all then opinion and what you feel comfortable with. Do you know what I mean? Is whether or not you can sort of honestly live with yourself if you did something like that and go, I'm happy about I'm happy about copying this thing. Well, whether or not whether or not that other person's happy about it or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think the secret to producing minimal drum and bass is then? What was your like?
My secret.
Well, not a secret. I don't know. Maybe that's like asking too much.
It's simple.
What would you sort of say to actually people who would be like, I want to make minimal D&D?
Keep it simple.
Just a hat and a snare, literally, just that. Like,
No, use little elements, but try using them in creative ways. Like you can turn, if you have a bass line, just resample it and fuck around with different shit. Put a reverb on it and resample it. Then you can reverse it and use the reverb tail as like a sweep or a riser. And it's already gonna sound good because it comes from a sound that already exists in the tune.
There you go. There's a little nugget.
It's super straightforward. I also on my lessons I show people how to work and how I work, and they're often amazed like how little I actually do.
Yeah, you're like, so they like got all these plugins, setting all this stuff up, and you're just like, oh no, just
I mean, I do have a fair few plugins I use, but in general, it's all very in moderation, and like I don't have crazy fucking bass patches. It's just random stuff pretty much. Just when I try to find a cool sound, I just fuck around with sounds until something cool comes out eventually.
And I guess touching on that a little bit as well, you have been doing some tutoring lately and doing lessons. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I basically give lessons for people who are like above the basics, so they understand how to make a tune and what an EQ is and how compression works, distortion, etc.
So
And
not me then.
yeah, not you, definitely not.
Oh.
Um, you put that on yourself.
Yeah, I did.
And then I'll just show them. I often ask them to send me some of their works so I can take a closer listen and evaluate where they might be lacking. So I can help them there, show them tricks, how I do it, help them make their tunes, like have the proper level and be competitive so you can play it against other teams.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just I just go. It's not like any fixed topics. I just go over whatever they want, really.
And you've been having a good you've been having quite a good uptake of that. Like quite a few people
Yeah, that's
interested.
fairly decent. I got a bunch almost every month now, like 3 to 4 people every month. It's fairly decent.
So if you didn't know where this was going, if anyone out there is interested in getting some production tuition, getting some one-to-one lessons with Mr. Wingo here, he is now available to book. I guess that's the thing. Where can people contact you? Where can people just drop you an email or drop you a
Just
message?
drop me an email or DM on Insta, Facebook, anything will do.
So yeah, if you want to make super clean, super edgy, minimal D&B like Mr. Wingo, or just learn how to make drum and bass well.
Yeah, it's not. I don't necessarily have to make minimal. I just show them ways they can build on their own foundations. Because I reckon I wouldn't want anyone to be like, okay, you want to sound like me, here's how you do it.
Some people might want that, I guess, but a lot of people probably wouldn't. A lot of people want to have their own.
Yeah,
tailored sort of-
maybe in earlier stages, I understand that you want to sound like a certain someone. But in the later stages, you just want to get better at your own stuff.
Mm, mm.
Like
No, I think it,
bring your own stuff to the next level.
and then obviously on the side of that as well, you set yourself up a Patreon finally as well. After me nagging you
Yes,
for about a
that's
year.
going pretty well.
So tell us what have you got? Have you got anything good on offer on Patreon?
Um, so yeah, you get samples every month and a video, and every 2 months you get a tune because I don't want to make it every month. I think 12 tunes is a bit ridiculous.
Mm. Even for you.
No, I mean in general, it's like if I count that together with my yearly output, then it would be a bit crazy. I don't want to oversaturate too much.
Mm.
But yeah, it's I'd say they are sounds I'd use myself. So yeah.
So there's all sorts there for people to be able to get. What is that? Is that Wingz DMB? Like patreon.com/Wingz.
Just Wingz. It's just
It's patreon.com/Wingz. And you got quite a few supporters on there now, haven't you? It's like
fairly decent.
was it like 20, 30? You got like people on there, maybe.
No, it's more.
Oi.
I just got 2 new ones today.
There you go. Look, the wings stonks.
Stonks.
Big stonks, big Patreon stonks.
Stonks.
How are you finding Patreon in general? Like using it and
It's really so I think Patreon and the lessons actually really helped me for staying on my toes and being creative. Because since I started doing those two things, I feel like way more creative than I've ever been, to be honest.
I fucking told you so.
Yeah, fuck off. You know what? My old
You don't
laptop
know how
couldn't
long
handle
I
it.
fucking nagged this guy for to get on Patreon.
Yeah, my laptop couldn't handle it.
I have to hold your hand. Did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to hold his hand. I have to hold Marcus's hand and like pull you along and be like, this
No, I
will be a
told
good
you I'd
idea.
do it when I get a new machine.
Right? Yeah. No, that's fair.
That
That's
was the
fair.
main issue. That's the main problem I've had.
And your new machine's
So,
running fine, so everything's good.
yeah, it's fantastic.
Good.
Absolutely
That's what I love.
fantastic.
That's what I love to hear. See, but yeah, like you said, you actually felt that you've actually been the most creative that you've been. Yeah, doing it. That's really good to hear. That is really good to hear.
Yeah, I'm loving it at the moment. It's super sick.
And like building a bit of a community as well. You got you got a Discord server and stuff, and like
Yeah.
There's some really good people like involved in that kind of community, I think, as well. Like all
Yeah, it's all right.
the Patreon
It's not
supporters.
the most active. It's not the most active Discord server ever. But it's cool to have like all the patrons on one point.
Yeah, and if you're gonna be like streaming a little bit or doing like an impromptu production
Mm-hmm,
session or whatever, good. It's a good place to just put it out, I guess.
mm-hmm. Absolutely.
No, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Like I know, like you, I know, like I think you've kind of like had your kind of ups and downs and stuff with being involved in this music, and I know that I've been on your case for a little bit, and I'm always here to try and like push you and motivate you, but yeah, to sort of see it coming together and it actually working. Because that'd be that thing. It'd be like that thing if you set up the Patreon and like you got 3 people join it and like lessons and like no
Something
one
that's not
no one getting a lesson.
expected to go off that well. Honestly, I thought it would take like way longer to establish it,
Uh,
but it was actually I'm really surprised.
so big up anyone out there. Big up anyone out there that has been supporting the Wingo, especially
Yeah,
in the
thanks.
especially in this tough time as well. Because like as we were talking about earlier, the fact that you've got lockdown on again, no more
Yeah,
gigs. Yeah,
yeah, no gigs. Gigs
this
were like the main source of income for me. So,
but like it goes to show that you can do it yourself with that going moving into that world and clearly working. I always knew. I know I was like, don't want to sit here and go, I told you so, but I just kind of knew.
you love to do that, don't
I
you?
just kind of
You
knew.
love to.
I love doing that. Yeah, I told you
Yeah.
so. I told you so. I'm right. I'm right. I'm right. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and say too much more. I have good ideas. I do have good ideas sometimes, and I like to help and motivate people and push people,
Yeah, you do.
and
Absolutely.
I've certainly been doing that with you.
Yeah,
I don't
very
know.
thankful to that.
Yeah, be thankful. Be thankful to me on the internet in front of everyone.
Thank you, Peter.
That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, I'm a bit of a bellend, really. Like I don't know totally what I'm doing half the time. I'm sure you don't really know
Us-
what you're doing half the time.
Yeah, yeah. You're
But
you're you're Peter Pipering it.
I'm just Peter Piper in it. That's all I do the whole time. It's just
Yeah.
one big wing. Um,
But
um,
it's kind of, that kind of makes you you, if that makes sense.
what being an unorganized mess, and
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. I am.
That's
Yeah,
kind of charming, isn't it?
maybe. I try to. I do take it seriously, and I'm not to say I'm not unorganized,
You
but
do take it seriously.
I think you've got to. I think you've got to have a certain level of. I just have a bit of fun with it as well, and
Absolutely.
not. It doesn't. Not everything has to be like so serious, and you got to go with things sometimes. You never know quite. I think I've always been quite good with that of like adapting to changes or again
Yeah, it's a
going.
good. I think you have a good middle ground.
Yeah, going. You got to be a bit like spontaneous with those. A bit like this single with us, to be honest. Like this,
Mm-hmm.
this new single out on tomorrow, out on Beatport
That
tomorrow and
was
Spotify.
actually really spontaneous.
It was a very spontaneous release. I mean, I think because I think it was after your vinyl, obviously, because there was like the delays on the vinyl and stuff, and then I was like, fuck it, I feel bad for you because I was like, fuck, like we don't have like another Wingz release for a while, and then I was just like, what about just like just a quite straightforward sort of like tear
It was
out
a good idea.
minimal
Good
Wingz
idea.
release.
Good
No,
idea.
and I think it has. It's really really fresh music. You've not had to
Mm-hmm.
wait any time to sort of put it out, and I think it was a nice way to a nice way to.
Years.
You, no, it hasn't taken that long.
No, the EP kind of. I think it's like, when did I first send you the demos for it? I don't remember.
Oh, I'm not sure you'd even want to know, to be honest.
Yeah, it's definitely about 1.5 years or something.
This is the funny thing with the music industry, isn't it? You got one release that you've put out, which was written
Yeah, years ago.
a year and a half ago, and then you've got this next
Yeah,
single that which was written like 3 months ago.
yeah.
You know, it is what it is. I mean, vinyl is all I'm just gonna say.
Vinyl do be like that.
Vinyl do be like that. So yeah, and then we just kind of gone with this like nice sort of straight up sort of single, both really strong tunes, and I think both tunes that people seem to be enjoying. Again, that kind of
I'm really surprised how well it's doing
I'm
on
not.
the promo side of things.
I'm not. People love your music, and it's just no no frills, just like really grotty minimal bangers, and we haven't
Honest, minimal bangers.
good honest minimal bangers.
Good, honest music.
Like I don't like. I'll be honest. Like I don't. We didn't do enough of it last year. I don't think. I think with Overview we did sort of put out a lot of different things, and that we still had a few like don't be wrong, it was still, I think, still a number of releases that were like it, but I think we did do a lot of different things last year that wasn't your typical minimal bangers, kind of like what we kind of were known for a little bit.
Yeah, true.
um
Gotta switch it up sometimes.
yeah, I think you got to switch up. I mean, obviously I think we are at the mercy of what producers are wanting to write, I guess. Like your last EP, come to me and go, oh, I want to make a Liquid EP, and I'm like, okay, like, you do what you want to do, like, but can I not just have a minimal banger EP, please? Just make minimal bangers, please. But
Like
then
this Liquid EP still has like my sound to it. It has like more melancholic undertones. It's not like go happy face Liquid kind of stuff.
it wouldn't be, would it? It's you. Let's be honest. I don't. Have you ever
Yeah.
written a happy track?
No.
No. No.
No.
No, I don't. No, I can't. I mean, some are like happier, but I'm not.
The
I mean,
major scale doesn't exist in my mind.
well, who needs to be happy when you've just got minimal bangers anyway? So
Yeah.
minimal bangers make me happy. I like the overtly aggressive sense of dread that you have when you listen to listen to good minimal. But I guess that was the thing, is that I wanted to maybe go back a little bit to. It's kind of why I
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
quite a
messaged you.
throwback, isn't it? I think the artwork is quite a throwback as well.
Yeah, no, it really is. I mean, because it wasn't like Matt's obviously been doing a lot of our stuff, but it obviously was your kind of your lead in terms of you wanted the what's the name of the Akari? Is it Akari? No, how do I say it? The name of the art, Akira. There we go,
Yeah,
Akira.
it was
Akira
Akira
inspired.
and Blam.
But it does. It has that, like, you're right. Like, it does have that kind of black and white space kind of futuristic, like, which
Yeah.
is what we were originally doing, and then we kind of gone a little bit away from doing that. So I did it was a little bit of my intention to kind of go back a little bit to what to our roots, and maybe kick on that wave for the rest of the year. I don't know. We got a number of different things. Obviously, we got your EP, which is going to be out a little bit later on, probably. Well, hopefully it's going to be May. Hopefully, that's the idea.
That way, yeah. What do you mean, hopefully?
Well, it's the vinyl, isn't it? With the vinyl turn around and be like, yeah, it's not the vinyl's.
No.
Nah, to be fair, it could even be earlier. It could even be earlier, if anything.
It could be early.
It could be April.
Okay.
But I don't like my guess is that it's more than likely going to be May.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sorry, see, this is what it's like with overview and having slightly unorganized release schedules. We kind of know what's coming, but at the same
Having
time,
this guy as your boss.
yeah, no,
This guy.
bad idea, bad idea. Really don't want. I can't actually believe I'm in charge of a company. To be honest with you, I do. It does worry me sometimes. I am like, how am I doing this? And is this right? Is this legal?
It still works in the end, so
I mean, it's been
yeah.
working. It's been working. We've been doing all right. You know, we're releasing some good tunes and having a bit of fun. And what more do you want? What more do you want?
Yeah, nothing really.
But I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you though. I'm proud that like you kind of, I don't know, you've really made a go of it in this last few months, and now going to be like standing up, not having to worry so much about certain things, and
Yeah,
it's all sort of coming together. I think it's going to be a good
it's
year.
very,
I think
very relieving.
I think this year is going to be a good year. I'm going to say
Uh,
it. Yes, Marcus, please be.
yeah.
This is what we want. Yeah, it's gonna be a great year, guys. 2022. Oh my god. Let's just be so happy about everything.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm just gonna write a million tunes.
I mean, there is another project that you have been like.
Ba, ba, ba,
But I
ba.
don't know if I should. I don't know. Shut up, Pete. Shut up, Pete. Don't start teasing any of that.
Yeah, I'm just starting, like to form an idea for it.
Can I say it? Can I say or not? Is
Yeah,
it?
I see. Oh.
You are threatening. You are threatening me, and don't play with my emotions because I'm a very emotional guy, and as you like, if you're gonna be teasing me with things like this, but you are teasing about writing an album at some point.
I mean, I've always delivered so far, so
To be fair, you are definitely the, if not the most reliable overview producer that I think we have on the label.
that's
If I'm going to be totally honest, and I'm really sorry to anyone out there that is watching this, but when I set Marcus a deadline, Marcus is there on the deadline, and you don't have to be chasing up with messages or like, oh mate, oh I'm sorry, I forgot it was this week. No, sorry to anyone else who out there. So I get,
well,
yeah,
actually, no, you know what's funny? It's like I sometimes have this. The closer I get to the deadline, the more it works suddenly. If I was like struggling with a tune for ages, and then someone uh, who have maybe signed the tune to has like a deadline, it suddenly works, and I don't understand why, but I'm not questioning it. So
I think sometimes when you have those deadlines, if you just kind of, you've got to kind of get in that mindset, and you've got to, because when you don't have all the, because I think that's the thing, when you have all the time in the world, I'll be like, oh, I could go this way, this way, this way, but when you don't, you can't muck around, and your time is
yeah,
running out. You just sort of like have to make quick decisions in a way. I
yeah.
find. I think deadlines are good, but yeah, to actually then get them, you sort of then end up moving them because it's a difficult thing.
Maybe,
It's a difficult thing with music, I think, with deadlines and music
yeah,
and like, because you want things to kind of like work naturally and not, and not force things out. But then at the same time, like we do have a release schedule to kind of stick to, so it's a really kind of difficult thing. But I don't know. You have seemed to be good at doing that. I mean, maybe that's more of a skill that you kind of got. I don't
I
know.
don't know, maybe it is.
Just like, no, we just got to do it. Just force yourself through the barrier. But let's talk a little bit more about. So you're talking about maybe writing an album. Have you got many ideas for it yet, or I guess you're just going to see what happens. Really, like, there's no pressure.
I'm
There's no
just gonna
pressure.
write, I'm just gonna write tunes and then see what goes well together, create like a coherent theme with it. just like I do with most of my EPs, and then see where it leads me. I want like I think 8 to 10 tunes is a fair amount these days, and yeah,
No, I
just
think
write music
no. I mean,
and
look,
then
I think it'll be great. I think you know, I think
I think it will be fun. It's like first time I'm doing this, so
well,
it will be an interesting task too.
celebrating 10 years as a producer as well.
Yeah, I think that's what I want the theme to be. Like my growth and my what's the word? Fuck, can't think of it. My different let's just call it adventures into all the subgenres of drum and bass and maybe even some extra tunes which are not drum and bass.
Maybe you could
And
put an interlude of me in the bathtub if you want.
I'll play with that one.
Oh no, someone's already got that idea.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just about finding. I want to show every aspect of my production, basically.
Yeah. No, I think well, and that's a good starting place for an album, and I think you're ready. I think you've been producing for 10 years, and you produce
It's 9 years.
nine. Well,
9 years.
we'll be producing 10 years. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, and the fact that you obviously do produce a lot of music as it is, I think if you were to really tie it down, and I think for us, like as overview, it's something that I would really love to try and to again it's like that, like we're talking about doing vinyl and these different sort of stages, but doing an actual artist album is quite that's proper record label stuff, right? Like album
Yeah.
album
It's
album
like
deals and all that kind of thing. Like
it's getting real. No.
it's getting real.
No.
Yeah, it's not. We're not
No.
just we're not just mucking around in our rooms anymore. Like it's actually it's an album, and there's going to be vinyl and.
I am mucking around in my room
I mean,
on
yeah,
headphones and the laptop.
still mucking around, but I'm actually able to make a business out of it.
Somehow it sounds good, so I'm not complaining. I don't
No,
need to spend thousands of euros on room treatment and speakers and shit. Just have my fucking laptop and headphones and thank you.
I was going to say we should get some good collabs for it. We should try and
I don't really know. I was thinking about that,
no.
but I'm not sure if I really want collabs on it. Maybe we could split it into the album.
I mean, I think
And
even if it was like 2 or 3, if that, not. I don't think if it's going to be you said, sort of 10 tracks as it is. Maybe get a vocalist or something.
yeah, that's what I definitely want. I definitely want a vocalist on at least one tune.
I've got some contacts with Madonna or maybe Britney Spears or something.
Shut up about Britney.
Do you come say hello to Marcus?
No, I
No.
had to say it, shut up.
Emma's here. Do you want to say hello to Emma? Come say hello, Emma.
Hey,
Oh, she's run away now. That's as good as you get.
Love you, Marcus.
Hi, Megan. Oh dear.
Hang on, I'll get this person.
No, babe. No. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. Oh, yeah. Oh no, we got another friend for you as well, actually. It's Big Ginge.
no fucking way!
Yeah, he's chilling out tonight. He's chilling out with us. There we go.
I love Big Ginge.
My who doesn't like Big Ginge? He is a fucking legend. Does someone, Dan just said that dickhead cat. Hey, don't disrespect Big Ginge like that. What did Big Ginge ever do to you, bro? Seriously, Big Ginge is a fucking legend.
Absolutely.
I can't believe that. I can't believe he's just come. I can't believe he's just signed onto our live stream and just disrespected Big Ginge like that. Like, you just can't.
Did he meet Big Ginge? He was scaring me. Why?
What was he doing? Actually, I forget. Wasn't it? I can't remember whether he turned up in the morning because we had like a sleepover, and there was loads of people.
Okay.
There was loads of people. I think it was like Ollie, Dan. I think Kirsty was here as well, and then the cat just turned up in the morning, and I think was just like
Big Ginge.
he's very affectionate. He's just very affectionate, I think,
Yes.
and like that can intimidate people.
No, I absolutely love that. I'm really good with pets, I think.
Cats as well. Cats are like I
Yeah,
don't know.
cats and dogs. I really like them, and I think they like me because I've never had any troubles.
No.
Yeah.
No. Oh well, I think if you've got a good aura and you're kind of non-threatening and
No, I guess I'm not threatening.
oh yeah, maybe they might warm to that, I guess.
Yes. No, it was cool. I
That's
loved
cool.
having him over.
Yeah, and look, you're gonna be back over Brighton not very long. In actual fact,
Well, hopefully he pays us a visit.
I'm sure he will. Is that the next time I'm seeing you? I think that is the next time, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, and then we got some more gigs in March, I think. Hopefully, yeah, it's all a bit fun. All a bit fun at the
I'm
moment.
not that much, am I? No.
Maybe not.
I think May is the next time.
Yeah, we got one in May. There's one in Guernsey. There's supposed to be one in Guernsey as well. I think.
Isn't that July or something?
That is July. That is a bit of a while away.
That's a
Actually,
little
no,
bit
May.
away.
It was May. No, it was May. It was May. We're going to do the May overview in Brighton with
Yeah,
do the EP. We're going to do an EP launch at the
EP
Vaults.
launch.
So yeah, that's again more exclusive information. We're just giving you so much exclusive information on today's stream. So aren't you all just so lucky?
Yeah, so lucky.
I
So
think-
much information for 11 people.
Hey, we had 20 people at one point. It was all right. It was going all right. Exclusive. I think we could probably wrap it up.
Yeah, I'll be down for that.
Yeah, I need to go eat some dinner and yeah, say hello to Emma. Have you got any final thoughts or anybody you'd like to shout out? Anybody you'd like to big up before you leave? Anything you'd like to plug?
Big ups to everyone who supported me over the years. Like, everyone. Without any of you, I wouldn't be where I am today. Shouts to Music Squad. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. Shouts to my friends who are keeping up with me, despite me being a fucking depressive piece of shit sometimes.
I'm saying nothing.
Yeah.
You do you, Marcus. You be you. You
I
do
think
you.
that's
Yeah, no, mate, that's a nice one. So yeah, you can go and check out Marcus's Patreon. Please do go ahead and check out Wingz for the Patreon. Once again, if you do want to get some one-to-one and tuition lessons as well, definitely consider.
And in the VIP tier, you get a lesson a month.
And also in the VIP tier, you get a lesson a month. So maybe that could be something of interest. You get all those samples and the Wingz tracks, and there's probably more on there as well. Signed photo,
And guest list.
guest list to all the events that are happening in Austria right now.
Events not playing. I can't give guest lists out for events I'm not playing. I'm not
guest,
that great yet.
guest list for all 25 people for the event on. Brilliant. And yeah, also don't forget as well that the Wingz single, Negative Space, back-to-back Analog Dreams is going to be out on Spotify
Tomorrow.
and Beatport tomorrow. Well, it's out on Spotify at midnight tonight. So you.
Spotify's midnight, I think. But
So-
fuck Spotify. Fuck
Oh,
Spotify.
No. Come on,
Spotify.
keep it PC. Keep it PC. We'll get some more liquid rollers out of you soon for Spotify streams. It'll be fine. Yeah, so do go check out that. If you're in New Zealand, you might even be already able to listen to it right now. Wait, let me have a wait. Time in New Zealand. If you're in New Zealand, what's the time?
If you're in New Zealand, why am I not in New Zealand?
Mate, in New Zealand, you could have listened to it hours ago. It's out in New Zealand already and Australia. So there you go. Why am I not in New Zealand? That's
Am I not in New Zealand?
that's the question that we're all asking ourselves. Well, we'll see. You might be in New Zealand. We'll work out. We'll see if that. We'll see if that runs out.
We'll see.
It will happen. It will happen without a doubt.
Well, I'm definitely gonna get PCR tested before I come.
Yeah. Don't go there. Look, let's keep it PC. Let's keep it PC.
Well, PCR.
Keep it PC. Keep it PC. All right, guys.
No, PCR.
PC.
Sorry.
We're gonna end on that bombshell. All right. Big up to anyone that has been watching this stream. I'll be back again, probably doing this with another poor unsuspecting victim soon. Big up, shout out, inside the ride. Thank you very much.
The lighting looks so good. What the fuck?
Can you say goodbye in German for us?
In German or in Austrian?
What's it? Well, that's just the same thing, isn't it?
No,
You got. I thought they spoke German in Austria.
yeah, we do.
Oh, okay. So I'm not racist.
It's not like German but books.
It's Austrian German.
Yeah, it's slang basically.
Okay. Well, can you say something really nice and poetic to end the stream in German, in Austrian German?
Nachts ist es kälter als draußen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Peace.